What is up, guys? Scott here. We're wandering the wilderness, and we are going to do a tabletop first look at this Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly. All right, so just picked this up from my gun store. All right, and this is what we're looking at. Pretty cool little paw there, and this is the Grizzly. Now this is with the FDE, or the flat dark earth lower, and I'm just going to pull it out here and take a look. All right, so we do have a full polymer lower. Has some texturing here to kind of make it look like a bear fur, is my assumption, and it feels very, very Glock like. All right, and obviously, as we can tell, this is a clone of the Glock 19 Gen 3. We have a very square upper slide, stainless steel barrel, the little window there. Those are supposed to kind of help with cooling, but you know, they also have to do something different on the clones so that it's not exactly like a Glock. Also, we have these nice sights. Let's see if we can see them there, and by the looks of them, I'm pretty sure they glow in the dark. And then front rail, trigger safety right there, and yeah, feels really good. All right, we're gonna pull the slide back and lock that in place. Everything holds like it should. Yeah, not a bad looking pistol. All right, so we're going to pull it back, lock it in place, click this forward, and all right, so there we go. We can see all of our insides there for the trigger assembly, and all those nifty little pieces. All right, and if we take a look on the underside, we're going to remove this spring, and then we can pull out the barrel. All right, have a nice threading inside the barrel. Machining looks nice and clean. And here is our spring and the pin. Now, something I have noticed about this, and I'm sure it's going to hold up just fine at the moment, but if you take a look at this pin, that very top piece, let's see if camera will pick it up. There we go. That very top piece has a slight lean to it, and it's because this pin feels very plasticky. It doesn't feel very like a hard polymer or even any kind of a metal. It's a very plasticky feeling to hold that spring. I feel like in the long run that might be a problem, so I would probably replace that. But you know, for under $300 for a full-size 9mm, everything else looks very good, but I do think I would replace that. But we will see how it performs. So let's put this back together quickly. Obviously, I am not showing you how to do this, old YouTube land. I am just doing it while I'm showing you quality of the firearm. All right, back together. Quick function test. Boom. All right. Now, I noticed when I pulled the slide back, pulled the trigger didn't automatically come back up. I don't know what was up with that. All right. Well, let's take a look at what else we got in here. So we got this nice little foam piece. Hey, if you ever wanted to reuse that, Well, hold your weapon for you. We have our pretty informative looking, well made, yeah, well made little instruction there for maybe a new user. All right, and we have two, looks like it says 17 round magazines. All right, and they are made by KCI. It says KCI USA, but then made in Korea. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to pull one over on you. You see that old USA there, and you almost instantly think, hey, it's made in USA. There we go. But it says made in Korea underneath of it. They look good though. They look solid. And then we have our trigger lock and a couple of cool stickers. All right. So what we are going to do is, since we are already got this out and we are here at my personal range, I'm going to put a couple of rounds in the magazine and do first impression on shooting. Stick with me. All right, guys, so we are going to do a test here. I'm going to do the single round in the magazine and make sure that it functions as it should with a single round. Now this is all reload ammo and we are on my private range. So here we go, one round. Lock back like it should. All right, now we have 3 rounds in this magazine. Let's see what we can do here. Locked back like it should, and I hit that 2 of the 3 shots. So, pretty good there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to do 2 rounds and 2 rounds. We'll do 2 in each magazine. And I will do a 2 round with a mag drop and swap, and the other 2 rounds, okay? So here we go, 2 rounds, pull forward. Alright, everything looked good. Everything functions like it should. Seem to have good quality there. So I'm going to load up a full mag and we'll be right back for a mag dump. Alright guys, we have a full mag of 17 rounds. We're going to load it in, and I am just going to do a full mag dump. I'm not particularly aiming, though I will be putting it toward my dummy from VTAC. Check out that discount code. But anyway, I'm going to be aiming at that, and we're going to do a full mag burn through, okay? No problems. No jams, no issues. Huh. Alright, so, all in all, can't really complain there. Obviously, it is hot. That's to be expected. And everything looks good on all the components. Alright guys, as we just did some shooting of this Gen 3 Glock clone, the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly, first impressions, I like it. It functioned smooth, had no issues on that. Ammo ran good, the magazines ran good. I mean, it's a good looking, pull that out. It's really a good looking firearm, and it ran, and you're in that sub 300. Has some nice sights. You can put an optic on it. It is full size, texturing's good, and I have to be honest, the grip angle and all of that, or the size of all of it, it feels better than a Glock to me. I don't own a Glock because I don't like the way they feel in my hand. This feels good. So there's a pro, definitely pro there. Also, to get a good functioning 9mm full size with 2 magazines, sub 300, I would say pretty impressive. The two things that I see that I would recommend, well, I say two things I'll point out. Number one is that the that pin that I showed you on the slide spring, I don't particularly like that it feels so plasticky. It doesn't have a problem right now, but I think I would probably change that out with a Glock manufactured pin. I don't know. Or maybe you just use it until you have a problem. But if it's your everyday carry or you're trusting your life on it, I feel like that pin for the recoil spring feels a little too plasticky for me. And with that little tip right there, having that little slight offset because of the tension of the spring, it just didn't look too good. Function wise, I mean, no issues. The lower does feel a little more plasticky than polymer, but it's okay. It takes away from the weight and it functions. I had zero problems. I mean, we just burned through probably 25 rounds and not a single issue. Now, I'm just going to say all of the ammo that we shot today is reload ammo. My father reloads all of these and sends them to me. This is the DG bullet that we tend to use in our 9mm. I will be showing some of that a little bit later, but just showing you the ammo. It is all reload ammo with that DG bullet on the end. Kind of has that coating on it, but that's what we are shooting. All in all, guys, you're looking for a full-size 9mm on a budget. You could do some upgrades. You could replace, you know, those pins and things like that. But for $300, get you out the door with a firearm that fires and can hit targets. You know, that's not bad. So if you're looking for a budget full-size 9mm, this could possibly be a good one for you. So far, no problems. Again, I've only got 20-25 rounds out of it, but overall, it's a good-looking firearm. Feels really good in my hand, much better than a Glock, and it ran and didn't have any issues doing it. So maybe if I can get a significant amount of more rounds downrange in it and see what type of wear and function we're looking at after we have a number of rounds. But all in all, seems like a pretty good product. I'm going to leave my affiliate link down below from Bear Creek Arsenal. Full disclosure, they did send this to me for testing and reviewing, and I will be doing a follow-up after more rounds have been ran through it. But so far, guys, seems like a pretty good product to me, especially at that sub 300 for a 9mm Glock clone. So honestly, for that price point, I wasn't honestly expecting this good of a firearm. Actually, when I opened up the box, I was like, wow, this looks really good for 300 bucks. But yeah, man, I have to say I kind of impressed for $300. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that link in the description box below, and if that's something you guys are interested in, go check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.